Welcome back everybody, Davethegamer here. Today let's take a look at how to level your skinning from 1 to 300. So this is even more particularly profitable in the early game when you first get a fresh expansion. So if you're watching this in the future and it's a fresh expansion, highly recommend to go skinning. You can still make some nice profit, don't get me wrong, even in later phases, later parts of the game. But specifically in the beginning, that's what you want to do to be able to get enough gold to buy your first starting weapons and different things of that sort. But let's dive in a little bit closer to this. So let's start off with the trainers. So you got the Alliance, the Horde, different trainers here. A lot of this I did get off Wowhead, so thank you to them. And really, this is, so you want to kind of think about this, the different mob levels to get the different leathers that you want. So ideally that you want to start leather working or skinning as you're actually leveling up through the game, because you're going to experience those levels of mobs. You can get to level 60 and go back and just slaughter everything and skin everything. It's kind of a waste of time. But if that's what you want to do, this is the type of hide you're going to get based off the level they are. So obviously the most profitable ones that you're going to get into is past level 46 when you're getting rugged hide. So some other notable things that you can get from skinning mobs is the green dragon scales, which definitely have a couple different patterns. Nothing too crazy. You have the blue dragon scales and the red dragon scales. So now the red dragon scales being, I would say, the most sought after because the chromatic cloak. A lot of people do use this cloak. So if you can go farm these elite guys in the wetlands, you can make some nice little profit off getting these dragon scales. So every raid is going to want to have at least one maxed out skinner that has the skinning weapon. So there's a couple ways to boost up your overall skill levels, like the enchant on the gloves that give you +5. Then there's through ZG or through Blackrock Spire, you can get a weapon that gives you +10. You need both of these combined to skin some of the higher level monsters that you're going to encounter. So like the beast out of Blackrock Spire, you can get his hide, which sells for like 200-300 gold. You can get the core leather, which is like 20 gold, and there's tons of them in Molten Core. You need 315 to get a Nyxia scale. You need to be able to get the black dragon scale and different things off when you kill Netherian at the end. And Emrys to be able to get their dream scale, and some of the other world bosses 315. So don't, like, if you plan on going this direction, you're going to have to grind ZG and Blackrock Spire until you get this weapon, and then make sure you have a separate set of gloves specifically with the +5 skinning on it, so you can be that guy for your guild. So some of the popular areas I wanted to highlight. Like I said, Wowhead did a fabulous job. So from Alliance to Horde, kind of where you want to go based off the level you are and kind of what you want to kill. So Stone Scale Mountain is a huge one. Hillsbrad is a huge one for both. Both are very, very good. I like Hillsbrad a little bit more because there's so many different bears and yetis. It makes it very, very easy to be able to level up. So as you start getting 130 to 180, that's when personally I would go to Arathi Highlands. I think Arathi Highlands has a little less competition overall than Stranglethorn Vale, even though Stranglethorn Vale does have a lot of different, from cats to raptors to crocs. They do have a lot there, but there's a lot more people there actually farming, so it might make it a little bit more difficult than Arathi Highlands. So 180 to 225, you have Tanaris and Feralas. So depends on what you want to do. Tanaris, you will have some competition here. There's a lot of different quests and different things. It is kind of spaced out though. There's lots of dead space compared to Feralas. You'd be able to, farm a lot faster to be able to get a lot more skin. So I would say Feralas to do the 180 to 225 personally. From 225 to 300, you got Winter, Spring, and Ungo Crater. Both are very good overall. Personally, I think it'd be better to go to Winter Spring, because you can do one of the side quests, I can't think of what it is, to get different shards that's like a passive income on top of killing these things. So I think you can make more profit going this way overall. Once you are above 275, you can go to Ungo Crater and start killing the Devil Sword for the Devil Sword leather. You need, like I said, 270, 275. I would get 275. It doesn't hurt to have even higher, because I have seen people fell on skinning and then a rogue appears and skins it in front of you. So I would probably get 300 to reduce the chance of missing when you kill the Devil Sword leather. The big T-Rex guy. Those will net you between, I think, 3 to 6 gold right now on my current prices on my server. So it's a nice little passive income, and I think there's 3 or 4 of them that spawn. So while you're killing some of the other stuff for passive leather, like the rugged leather hide and whatnot, then you can just circle and kill them guys once they spawn and make upwards to, I would say, about 60 gold an hour easily, if you're easily able to kill them at max level. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know, where do you go, like your best skinning route for the most amount of money? I'd love to hear it. And until next time, game on.